Okay, everyone, this is what's going on with LBO right now. She is finishing up and then she's going to be joining us, but I want everyone to be able to see kind of what's going on from this perspective. We can't go behind to show you yet because they're working on some very important things, but this is Lady Bugout's very first live, so we thought we'd start off here showing you guys what she's up to and then also some of the gutted event itself. So as we kind of go through, there she is. Everyone wave at Dee. Woo!
And it's Nikita.
Yes! So Dee has been hard at work, and as she's been working, she has been doing so many things for the team van. That's the van that they're building out right there. And you can see different members of her team just scrambling around. This is their last official build day. So they have a little bit of time tomorrow, but this is the longest day in the entire competition. So as we're showing you guys what's going on and stuff, we're gonna do this for a few minutes and then we're gonna head over to the craft services and be able to talk to Dee directly in just a few minutes, but she's finishing up her projects.
In about 20 minutes, depending on 12:30 I can go. So she'll take you around until I get to be with you. And then I have about a half hour.
So guys, this means that we get to show you what's going on here. This is the big tent where they're working. This is all of the different rigs. So the van is here on the end. Of course, you can see the bus over there and then the RV in the far distance. But let me show you a few other things also as I kind of pan your tent where a lot of people are coming in to different talks and panels and things like that. And then you can see some of the sponsor tents, but you might notice over there, yep, that's the bug. There's the bug right there. It's right here front and center. So lots of people are noticing it and coming and watching and finding and things like that. So this is kind of what's going on. And again, Dee's going to be joining us in just a few minutes. She's right here finishing up a project, and so she has to wait until she breaks lunch, but she wanted to make sure that we walked around and showed you guys what's going on around the event. And I guess you can see that there's a lot of lumber going on here, and even though there's a little bit of cutting, it has slowed down considerably compared to what it was the day before yesterday. Now yesterday they did have a full day off, and so Dee was able to get out and relax a little bit and recharge, but she wanted to make sure that she shared this part with you guys instead of just doing the live Instagrams also. We have lots of people in the room, 59 of us. Everyone make sure that you hit a like, show Dee that you love her, because whenever she gets back and is able to go through all these comments, it's gonna be super, super fun. We're trying to press for a little bit more support here for Team Van, but as we do, let's go down here just a little bit. Yes, you're catching this in real time. Welcome, welcome.
I hear a bunny.
Again, for those who are just filtering in, Dee will be here in about 20 minutes. She is still hard at work. In fact, there she is right over there with Nikita Crump. You need to go follow Nikita also. She has a YouTube channel and she's a pretty famous TikToker. So if you're on social media, you can follow her on either one of those. But check this out, guys. So many moving parts to this. And around here somewhere, all the film crews. It's pretty fascinating to see. Oh my goodness, we have people all the way from England. Yes, hello guys. Bunny as Dee. Let me explain, guys. So Riley and I are actually working with Dee's social media all week, and in doing so we have been sharing all the behind the scenes going on her Instagram. But she wanted to do something kind of special instead of her regular video this week because she is doing all of the production end of the gutting. So she is actually going to be joining us in just a few minutes, talking to you guys and telling you all of the fun stuff that she's been doing, but also just catching up. She loves and appreciates each and every one of you, so it's super fun to be able to interact. And of course, Riley's out here living her best life. So our job right now is just to kind of show you guys around the event, show you what's going on, and look at what Dee is doing. Oh my goodness, guys, it is amazing. Now, this is a reality TV show, so behind us you can see a lot of cameras, a lot of people, a lot of moving parts and elements. It's very interesting to see. And so as we've been watching, we've kind of been getting the behind the scenes scoop and sharing a little piece here and there with you guys. But in order to see the ultimate end of this, you're going to have to watch it when it comes out. Right now they're looking for a March release. So that's when you'll be able to see the whole thing with all the interaction of Dee. So it's cool. It's gonna be super fun. But for the time being, let's go take a look around a little bit more because you guys need to see Dee, not me. So I just kind of wanted to explain why the things are going on that are, so that whenever she puts into context a little bit more, you'll have seen some of the elements. But let's go walking for a minute. We'll kind of walk slow so it doesn't bounce around a lot, but I kind of want you guys to see all of this back here too. So let's go and check out the tent one more time. Again, this is the van that they're working on. They had 5 days to completely take this from gutted to finished. We won't be able to show you what it looks like currently, but we can show you what they're working on. As you this bus, and they have a regular schoolie that they're doing the same thing with. And then over on this side over here, that is the RV. So that's the RV team. For those asking where Dee is actually hard at work over here finishing a project. They were hoping to take a lunch about noon, but she didn't want to miss out on her time. So there she is right there with Nikita, right in front of the brand sponsor Anchor. That's actually the power provider for this year's gutted event. So that's been kind of cool. And then in the background there, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's zoom in right there. That's actually the original sign from last year. So that's kind of cool too. They have like a little hangout area in there where they can have team meetings and stuff like that. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, so that's what this part's looking like. Now, if you guys have any questions for Dee, she'll be joining us in just a few minutes. And whenever she does, you guys can talk to her a little bit more. I think we're gonna go this way and show you guys a little bit more in this direction.
On the season when I got it, and I was like, I hope she's there because I want to meet her.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so my son is on the F team. Oh, nice.
Hello. So, morning. We're gonna take it over here. Buddy got stopped by someone. So this is Riley, everybody. I'm taking over. Right now, this is kind of how it looks like. Hello, hello. So I think, oh, here we go. Woo, woo. Back there, it looks like they're doing some Bob Ross painting. How exciting. Let's take a closer look. Ooh, looky. Oh, this is really exciting. Let me interrupt. Oh, gosh. So there's a community board over here. What's up?
Thank you.
And then, so if anybody needed help with any part of their build, you can write down what it is that you wanted. And here are all the people willing to help with the various things. And then looky here, how exciting. It's Bob Ross painting.
Okay, where's Bunny?
All right, let's head back a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm moving too fast, everybody. Take us back to D. Oh dear. Oh gosh, where did the bunny go? Okay, so this is the big tent where all work is being done. I'm gonna get us closer. Again, if you're just joining us, Dee is hard at work. I didn't want to miss out on the build, and she'll be coming back on in about 20 minutes. There she is, hard at work. Woo! Honey, I need you back. So much love. Yes, because.
Hi guys, I'm back. It's a little crazy here. I'm sorry that I'm moving around a lot for you guys. Let's get a little bit closer look at some of the other teams real quick, just so you guys can get another idea as to what's going on. And then Riley took you around and showed you some of the other events. Here's the bus team here. And in the back there, you from the others until tomorrow. And then you're looking at some communities to do that. So it'll be super fun. If you have been watching some of the photos that have been coming out, what have you thought? What are your thoughts on those behind the scenes so that Dee could share those with you? Let me know, because we're going to continue doing that up until tomorrow when they tell us we can't film anymore. She just wants to make sure that you guys are in the loop on what's going on. And again, she's going to be joining us in a few minutes. She wanted to show you all the behind the scenes first, and she can't have her camera out because she's on the rope, so she can't do that. So that's why we're outside of the rope just a little bit beyond this barrier. It says we keep going out of focus. I'm not sure why we're on Dee's phone. Organized chaos, absolutely. There is a method to each and every one of the team's madness, and it's been interesting to see. But
Where we're standing, it just happens to be a little logo.
yeah.
This exact point.
So this guy over here, he is building a something still, we're not sure what yet, but that is the competition that Dee is up against over here. And then over here you also see the RV. They have their 2 camera guys over there right now. So lots of stuff going on. And then over here is Dee's section. Again, they're cutting some more wood. This is one of Dee's teammates right here. And then we have some other friends of the channel who are standing over here watching. That's kind of the neat thing about this event. Now I know it's a little bit loud over here because of all the fog, but to show you guys the behind the scenes, you have to be in it so that you can kind of see what's going on, and unfortunately that's a little bit loud. But whenever Dee comes to join the chat, we're actually going to be over in this section. So let's come over here and get ready for whenever she gets out of work so she can just kind of relax for a minute. Oh, look guys, there is Regretless right there. If you've seen her channel, she's on one of the e-bikes. They have an e-bike sponsor this year, so that's kind of neat. And yeah, so this is kind of, let me show you. Every day when they come up, this is what they come up from. The campground is just where those people are walking down there, and Dee has a nice camp spot that's kind of far away so she can relax. But we have sponsors all along this side over here, so that's kind of neat. And then there's also some tourable vans and things over here. And then one of the big sponsors this year is actually the Escapers. So they have the Escapers bus, like the big trailer. And on that trailer, they've been doing concerts, movie nights. Last night, I think they had like a big band come in and play and everything like that. So that's been kind of cool also. So lots of cool stuff going on at the event itself. And again, Dee is literally right there. So we're gonna go ahead and go over here because it's getting close to the time that she said she would be finished. And she wanted to come away from everything so she could really focus on you guys. So you guys have to talk to me for just a few more minutes. Sorry guys. A few other things that I kind of wanted to say to you guys personally, and she won't see this because she won't watch this in replay for a while. If you guys are big, huge Dee fans, if you would leave her all the love that you can on her comments tab of her last video, so when she comes back and sees it, she'll just see a flood of love. I would really appreciate that because it has been a tough week for her. It's been super tough. They've had a lot going on, and in that, it's been a struggle on some of those days. The days last from 5 a.m. until 11 o'clock at night, guys. It has been insane. So yeah, leave her a little bit of extra love. And she did want to say that if you are one of the people who happens to be in this area and would like to meet her, she is going to be putting together something so that you guys can have an opportunity to come out and say hello after the event, like on the last day. But I'll let her talk to you guys a little bit more about that. Okay, so we're gonna sit here and just chit chat for a few minutes. And I know this is not the most traditional first live for Dee ever because, you know, she's not here yet, but she did want to go ahead and set this up so that you guys could have that interaction. And the schedule here has just been kind of weird today.
She'll join us soon.
Yes, she'll be joining us very soon. The schedule every day, like I said, has been kind of insane. And they have these little updates where they'll send out something saying, oh, lunch is at this time. Okay, this is why we're doing this first, so that we can figure out where it is, so she can just come in and swoop in and have a wonderful experience with you guys. But yeah, this is kind of the life that happens, unfortunately, on the road. Okay, let me say hello to some of the people who are in here who are chatting with us today. And we'll kind of field these, and then when she comes in, she can slide right here, and then we'll get out of your way. I need something to set up the phone so it doesn't fall. Do we have anything?
Yeah, here.
Welcome to...
Why did we not think to bring a tripod? I have something, surely.
I will say this, I get a lot of people who make comments about, oh my goodness, you're hanging out with Dee, and I'm nervous about doing this because she hasn't done a live on the channel, so we want to make sure that her first live experience is positive. So I'm really happy to kind of share with you guys the things that have been going on, so she doesn't have to, but at the same time, so she can really enjoy her moment with you guys. Hi Gina, how are you? Dee's gonna be here in just a few minutes. She is finishing up on a project. I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm really excited though to find out. I think that that's the biggest thing about coming to an event like Gutted is when you get to see what they have completed after seeing your friends tirelessly work. It is amazing. And just to hear the little tidbits that she's been able to share has been a real treat.
Yeah.
It's super, super cool.
Yeah.
Hello from North Carolina. Lots of people in here just waiting on the bug, LBO. So, fun
We're
thing.
keeping an eye out for
Whenever
her.
she does get here, everyone send red hearts. Everyone send red hearts.
Red
now,
hearts,
something
yes.
kind of funny
Or
that
ladybugs.
happened. Or ladybugs, yes. Something kind of funny that happened is whenever she ended up on a team, they changed her team colors, so she's had to be blue all week. So she needs her red van family to just like represent
red.
with all the red because it's such a responsive
I'm wearing
color.
red today for her. It's kind of like a brick red, close enough.
I'm wearing green, but it is what it is.
I told you to wear red.
I couldn't find the shirt I wanted. Hello from freezing in your truck. Oh no, don't freeze.
No,
It
it's
is
cold
pretty chilly here too. In fact, I'm gonna put my
Yeah,
whistle
I think
on.
last night it got to like 30
Cold.
some degrees,
It was
and we were like,
cold.
oh no.
So for those who were able to watch last year's Gutted, kind of a comparison, this year
yeah.
it is not dusty. It is in fact a very different experience. It is a beautiful location in Missouri. It is quintessential Midwest fall. So it's chilly during the night time, and then the daytime, if you're standing in the sun, it feels fabulous. If you are standing in the shade, you need one of these. Working the whole time, non-stop. That has been, she goes.
I didn't even hear her wake up this morning.
She was so, like, she had to move her van and everything
Yeah.
this morning.
And I'm parked in front of her, so like, I don't know if you saw it, but like these spots, because all three of us have tiny rigs, we all just sort of cramped into this one
Yes.
spot. And she's in the back and I'm in front of her, and somehow she whipped her way around to me.
She did. Now, something else Dee's been doing is, you know, everybody on here probably knows Dee's pretty athletic, but she has been basically running from the big tent all the way to our campsite several times a day to get things. And in doing so, she has been doing a lot, guys. Just to kind of give you an idea, it takes me and Riley about 10 minutes to walk from our campsite up to the tent. Dee is walking that at a fast pace or running it multiple times a day, just back and forth. And so it has been a lot. On top of that she's been operating saws, upholstering things, painting stuff, just doing things in combination with her team as a whole. It's just been a lot, but it's been so cool to be able to see. And I have really appreciated the fact that they brought her in because she has such a unique voice. Of course, you guys have seen her tiny van, but if you haven't seen the most recent version of her tiny van, she just put up her tour like last week. And she has made some changes that are really, really cool.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how much space there is in a tiny little red van.
Right.
Like,
So she basically had her own Gutted experience again before
yes.
she came to Gutted as like a
Right.
practice round.
As a practice
with her
round.
own van, which was so cool.
I'm sure it was really good for her too.
Yes, but she has said that it's been cool to work with so many different people because they have different perspectives, and she's learned so many cool things.
She's learned, which is good for me for my future build.
Yes. So they're starting bringing craft services. You know what that means, guys? That means that Dee is about to have a break. Yes! So she'll be here very soon. And I know that you guys probably are just like, for especially people who don't follow our channels, you're like, who are these people and why are they on Dee's channel? Why are they on Lady Bugout's
Why are they
channel?
on Lady? They're like, this is not what I said.
We're like the
before.
warm-up act, guys. You're stuck with us for just a few more minutes. She wanted to make sure that you guys did get to see the whole event, though. So if you're just joining in and haven't been able to see pieces of it, after this is over, you can go watch the replay at the first few minutes, and it does kind of walk you through the tents, show you where she's working, and she actually is over there like, hi, guys. I'll be there in a minute.
She keeps waving at us.
I know. She really wants to be here right now.
She
because
does, and she'll be here soon.
Yes, she really wanted to do something special for you all, though, because I know that as so many of the people who are interested in coming to events like this, they can't necessarily because of location or because of timing and things like that, but she definitely wanted everyone to have a little piece of what it is that she's involved in,
Yeah.
because you guys mean so much to her. So I think that it's really cool that she wanted to do that. And then dun dun dun, life happened, and they were like, just kidding, you can't go anywhere for like 20 more minutes. She was like, no. So rather than not being here at the time that she said, because she does want to hold herself accountable to that for you guys, she was like, take my phone. So we're here. Hi.
So for those of you wondering, yes,
Yeah.
no, we did not just steal her phone and do a live behind her back. No.
Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you. Also, because this is Dee's first live, she has said that she would like to do some more lives in the future. So we're going to get her set up so that she can do that. I don't know how frequent. She has expressed that she would like to do that more frequently because she does love the community here. Opportunity to chat with you guys in a minute. So I'm so appreciative for each and every one of you for hanging on so far through the warm-up act.
The warm-up act.
But let me show you where the craft services is, and then we'll get back to this real quick. So see those tables over there? That's where they bring in all of their lunch every day, and then they have this nice little shaded seating area so they can just unwind and relax for just a little bit. And so that's kind of how it goes. And they serve up their meals every day so that they can take a break from the work, and then they can come straight back to work again. Typically, the work day is really long, like we were talking about before, 5 a.m. And then I think there are some different things that happen here. So the people who are actually filming can only work so many days on set, and they can only work so many hours within that. So they have these little mini breaks from the film crew, but they can continue working. And last night, or night before last, because they were off yesterday. But the other night they were up until midnight, guys, from 5 a.m. till midnight. Can you imagine?
We stayed up waiting for her, and
So
then it was
long.
just so hard.
It was so hard. And every day people are just grinding and going and going, and they're moving so much like lumber in and out. They have some soft surfaces that they've been working on, and a lot of the finish work, of course, is coming down to the wire, and that's some of the stuff she's starting to work on now, is the upholstery and some of those things. So it's been interesting to see how it all plays out. Yes, Jared is one of the judges.
Jared is judging.
He was on a team last year, in fact, the winning team. So he has some pretty. Yes, he was on the van team.
He was on the van team?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
So he's got an idea of not only what they're going through, but also like what he's expecting based on his experience last year and just his experience in general, which is really a lot. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Let's see. Riley's in charge of our comments because I can't see them. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Hello, Melonomatic. Hello, Tina. Hello, Lucky Dog.
Most people are
Hi,
talking about how cold it is where they are.
Yes, so cold.
Yes. I think I forget who I read it from, but somebody's in like -5-degree weather, and I'm like, we're sitting here complaining about how chilly it is at like, what is it, like 40 some right now?
I think it's actually made it to the 50s now.
But we're sitting in the shade kind of, so it's a little chilly. I've been sitting here just going like, oh no.
As the other person is like literally a frozen ice ball.
I know.
I overheard the conversation.
Hello and welcome.
Hi.
The interesting thing about the Bugout event, from a perspective of a spectator, is that there's so many people that are camped throughout, and so as you kind of walk around, you meet so many people, and so we just keep seeing new people.
Yeah, and everybody's so friendly in this community. So for anyone who's ever like nervous about attending their first event, don't be. It's just, you can walk up to anybody and be like, hey, I'm new. I want friends.
And there's so many people also within the event. In fact, we're going to be doing some walking around in a little while, looking at some rigs and things like that.
Yeah.
So
for the most part, everybody's so friendly. They're very excited to show, like, if the van is open, it's like, yeah, come take a look, you know.
And so that's been really, really cool. Good morning from Fort Bragg. Hello. For those of you who are new to the chat, I know I continue to say this for all of those who are sticking around. Dee will be here in just a few minutes. She is finishing up a project over at the tent, and it was one of those projects that needed to be completed before lunch break. So she'll be here very soon.
Yes. And remember, when she gets here, we want to see all those red hearts or ladybugs or all the just, show her your support.
Anything that you have in your soul when it comes to emojis, just flood her screen with them when she gets here.
And she'll love it, I'm sure. She's tired, but she's doing amazing.
Yes.
At least from what we can see.
As of right now, what time is it? It's
12:28.
So she has almost 12 hours left, guys, in this day. And she's been going forever already. Yeah. So it's going to be a long day. So the more moral support she can have today, the better. That's all I can say.
I could not do something like this.
I don't think I could either.
I would just, especially I'm not a morning person, so waking up that early, a good thing Dee is a morning person, let's just say.
I will say this though, she did express to me that part of the reason why she did get selected was because of all the Tiny Red Van fans.
Yes.
Because you guys are awesome.
Yes.
And nominated her.
Nominated her.
When
It
she
caught
told
their
me that,
attention.
it was just so exciting.
Yes.
Because I was like, oh my gosh, of course they nominated you because you're awesome.
Oh, we got somebody from Ireland.
Sweet.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow,
Yes.
so many people from all over the place.
I know. This just goes to show how loved Dee is. She is an amazing
Yes,
human. For anyone who has not yet met Dee, if you ever get an opportunity to, she is just such a she's just a
Amazing
wonderful
person, yes.
Just in general.
So nice.
And we're not just
so
saying that
funny.
because we're her friend. She's actually a genuinely good human. Like she's done so many fascinating things in her life to help others. And so I think that that's just super cool.
The first time I met Dee was actually at Gutted Season 1 last year.
Yes!
She and Bunny were on a panel about, I think it was something about content creation.
Solo female travel.
Solo female
Yes.
travel. And her words were so inspiring that I just felt compelled to go up to her, having no idea who she is, and being like, you're pretty awesome.
She absolutely. We are so eternally that each of you are sticking it out with us until she gets here. Because I know, you come here and you want to see Dee. We need to make sure at noon because we told them we will be there. See, I see some people slowly meandering out of the tent.
Earlier, when we were walking down here, it's so exciting.
Amy has a good question that we could answer actually while we're waiting on Dee. Why do so many people equate van life with bum and transients? That is a good question.
That's a good question.
I think realistically, and again, this is just my perspective, and the reason why is because for so long people didn't normalize vans as a travel method. They normalized it as like, even back to like the 60s and stuff, the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Hippies running around in vans. And realistically, I think that's just a stigma that kind of kept with it because why would you want to live in your car? Because people aren't comfortable within their own selves to realize that the adventure is bigger than the actual method for living. And now that there's so many people who have started to embrace it, I think that that is starting to change.
There she
She's
is,
coming,
guys.
she's
Okay,
coming.
get ready to send all your
All the red.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
She's running. She's almost here. We're gonna just like slide her in
Slide
here,
over.
and then when she gets in,
Scoot this back.
oh no! This here so it covers the mic for it.
Come over here in the middle.
Here.
Woohoo! We have a
Hop
spot
in.
right over here. And
here.
lots of people gonna send you tons of messages.
I can use my phone to help with messages now.
Oh my goodness. Well, you just got a message from you saying, where are you guys? So how's it going? Who's here?
So many people. Everybody send you red hearts and oh my god, how cute!
Oh, that's sweet. Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's been crazy.
So tell us, how do you feel?
Well, despite the fact that I just lost a challenge, it didn't.
Oh no!
Yeah, it didn't hurt us though. So, you know, every day they give us challenges, and where am I looking, by the way? Which camera's on?
This
Okay.
Right there.
Yes. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm trying.
Your voice.
Hello. I know, and I'm
Your
losing.
voice.
I woke up today and I couldn't talk at all,
Scoot
and
this
so
way a bit, so
I've
that
been
you're more in the middle. Yes, there you go.
I've been having. So I have a lozenge in my mouth if I sound weird.
Yeah, she's been working hard.
Yes.
But every day they give us challenges, and you don't know what it is beforehand, and so then you have to pick the teammate who you think is going to do it best. And today was 2 teammates that we had to do.
Ooh.
And so I just lost that. And
Were you one
but
of the challengers?
I was I was in the challenge. We did good, but it was something where it was timed, and the good news of that is that it didn't put us back, because
That's good.
what you won with this one was a chance to sabotage one of the other teams and make them not be able to work for a half hour. And so this time it was another team that had to work. They have to rest for an hour, or they can't work with any power tools for an hour this afternoon.
Oh no!
So that's a bad thing. And so at least I didn't lose anything for our team. You know, I didn't win the challenge, but it didn't hurt us.
You got a friend coming.
Ooh. Oh, Nikita, come here, say hi.
Nikita.
So,
yeah.
earlier I was telling you guys that Nikita was working with Dee, so this is actually Nikita. Look, it's Nikita.
We
Oh, your keys.
thank you. It's so great because when we knew that we were on the team together, we knew that we'd be working close together. When you're working with other creatives, it's hard sometimes to know if you're going to be on the same page and everything. And like since day one, every time we're like, oh, I was thinking that, we're kind of shyly going, I think this would be nice. And then it would be like, the other one would be like, yes. And then she'd say that, and I'd be like, yes.
Yeah, we've
And
been loving all the
we've
same
been
stuff.
on the like exact same wavelength. So it's
Yeah.
been so fun. So
Yeah, it really has been.
Yeah, we've been having so much
That's
fun.
amazing.
And I'm going to be putting Nikita's link in the description, but also I'm going to put it in the chat for you guys.
Yeah.
So you go take it. She needs a shower, folks.
She needs a shower.
I know we have a break right now, and so this is what we do. Like we had to go early to get some stuff at the store at Home Depot and stuff, and so we had to take a run early, and then we had to wait for the stores to open. And as soon as they opened, we ran in, got our stuff, and came back. But then I haven't go pee since I got back, and then I had to do the challenge. Yeah, so I have to really go pee. So if I'm like this, it's because I'm like, hey,
I told you guys she did not want to miss out on you guys.
She chose you guys.
I did. I chose you guys over going pee. I can hold it.
All right, looks like we had somebody ask a question. Will we know more about the gutted van, or will we be kept in suspense until it's available on TV? So I think we should let them know when they're planning to.
Yeah, and actually, like, I'm under an NDA, so you can't really know a lot of it. I can tell you the general stuff that everybody knows, that there's going to be challenges and stuff like that. So it's, but no, I'm not going to be able to. I can show you the outsides of the vans because they've already been shown, but I can't really show you anything inside. But no, it's going to be good.
No, it's gonna be
me,
good. Yes.
right? It's good.
Yes.
So,
And when is
From
this
what
gonna
we
come out?
saw, it looked really cool.
It looked pretty. All three of them looked
I
pretty
did
amazing.
see
yeah.
something saying they were going to try to have it out in March. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's the case, but I do know that they were gunning for March. And it's going to be available on Blank Space. The first season is also available on Blank Space. Go check it out. You can find it on Roku TV. You can also find some of the episodes on YouTube. So if you're wanting to see what the event looks like from start to finish, go check that out.
Yeah.
And just know Dee is doing that.
It's so amazing.
And it's so like, yeah, it's nothing that I would necessarily. Well, I started off thinking that it wouldn't be what I would do for my own build if I should do it. Both Nikita and I were saying that, but then as it's gone on, I'm like, yeah, I think I would live in this van. So it's,
I would live in a van. You're rocking living in a van.
well, no, I mean in
van.
that van.
Oh, in the bigger van. Oh,
Right,
yeah, that's a good
well,
question.
the one that we're working on, I would literally want to live in it. So that's a good sign right there,
That's
right?
a good sign, yeah.
And
So if they're looking for a home for it, you could have a
that's
bigger
right.
van.
Well,
Yeah.
and Nikita too. She's in the middle of a build, so she might just go, I'll take this one.
I'll take this one. It's already done.
Yeah,
Riley's
so
like,
good.
I also would
I
possibly
also,
like
because
this
right
van.
now I'm just in an SUV and I'm waiting to upgrade.
And that's the thing. It's like, I mean, again, I can't tell you much of this, but each team also this year, they put in the element of you have a person that you're doing the build for. So it's a very specific person, very specific needs. And it's helpful, but it's also limits you, right? And we were talking a lot of design things prior on Zoom meetings and stuff like that. But that's all we could do prior, and just get ideas and themes and things worked out. And again, like everything always works out. The themes and the things that we were just putting out there happened to go perfectly with our person.
Good things happen.
Good things happen to us. And so, I mean, and we are so glad we got the person that we got to build for, because
it
the other
sounded
it
pretty
wouldn't
fun.
have worked for us quite as well with the other ones. So
You have fans from all over the world. We've been seeing people from like
England,
England,
Ireland.
Ireland.
I mean, I wish I could individually say hi to you
people
all.
in
Actually, I'm
negative
just,
5 degree
my
weather.
brain is, I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at
Lots of
myself and my
bugs
double chin.
and beautiful red hearts for Dee.
and little red bands.
I see the red hearts and I see the hands.
I think I saw a question here somewhere. Someone wanted to know if the size of the van is the same as yours, like the van you're building.
No, it's a big one. So they had to find, I don't know the type of it. Do you remember what?
I believe
It's a
it's a Dodge Ram ProMaster Sprinter, I believe.
Dodge Sprinter.
Okay,
I'm
it's an
pretty
old
sure
one though. It's a
old, yes.
1985
Oh, it is.
model. Yes.
Oh.
It's older than my dad's because I thought it looked exactly like my dad's, but the long wheelbase.
So yeah,
But
so
it's
if you've
not.
seen her channel and her dad's van, it's very similar to that.
It's the long wheelbase of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come over this side too if you want.
Yeah, you can sit here.
She's like, no.
And she's like, I don't want you to watch me shutting my face.
This is not gonna be
I feel like we could almost. Can we put this on a tripod? I wish I.
We don't have a
I don't
tripod.
I
have
have
the-
my little tripod, but it's.
It's all the way over there, and
It's
you're
all
already
the way
here.
over
Just
there.
kidding, guys. We were not well
I tried
planned
my.
on that,
Yeah, I
but-
didn't think about that. I was
don't-
like, oh.
I'm like.
That's why I tried to angle it up a bit, but it just is looking strange.
But where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, the van itself. And so they wanted to find like equitable space within each vehicle, and that's kind of hard because you're working with an RV, a schoolie, and a van, so they had to be somewhat similar size. So they had to go for a big van, the biggest they could find for whatever that it was.
Oh, that makes sense.
Similar square footage on the inside than the
Yeah.
other ones, and so
They are, and it's a short bus.
yeah, so it's a
and
short
kind of
bus,
a shorter RV. Yeah.
and a longer van. So it's I think it's the longest wheelbase that
Yeah.
they have in that. Yeah, it's 179, right? Is that what it is? Do you remember, Nikita?
What? Yeah.
The wheelbase on our
She's like, guys.
I'm tired, guys.
the wheelbase on our van. Like, I feel like it's
170 something.
yeah 179.
Could you imagine
or
driving that
176,
thing?
whatever they are. Yeah. Any other questions? How are all of you? It's so weird. Normally you
Ooh,
would just
someone
be
says
watching my
hi.
video.
Hi from Australia.
Who's
Hi
it?
from.
Oh, and Bree. Hi, Bree. I saw
I was
you.
gonna say if you would like, you can just take this one.
I know that's what I was doing. I was like, here you go. Her phone is bigger.
Yeah, but it's so weird. I knew this week that I tried to get ahead with my videos a little bit so that I could maybe have one scheduled for today. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to be here. Why not
Do a
live? And then I can just stick it on there, and the people who can't catch it live will just have that as their video. I mean, it might be a little boring because we're just like all.
We gave a
You
tour.
made it exciting, right?
we
Did
gave a tour.
Did they do a good job?
No.
Give them a little tap.
We were the warm-up act.
We were the warm up act. Yes.
We were like the
I was just like,
warm-up.
I don't know what's going on. Take it back.
But I figured this would be more fun than me trying to do something.
We got some
else.
questions.
Okay,
Let's
questions? Yeah,
ignore
do
all
like a
those stuff.
QQQ or something that we see.
Let's see. Where is it? When and where can we watch the show? And then how long do you have to work on it?
Okay, can we get rid of these?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she was saying they're trying to get it out earlier in like March. So March 2023. And
Oh my God, yeah. I was like, what year are we in?
Yeah. Yeah, and so we can't really say anything or who wins or all of that before that, which is kind of hard to keep secret. But we did it last year for a whole year, so yeah.
I may have to do it on this one.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. Sorry. Give me just a second. I'm
we have
sorry
to
I have
delete
to
some
look at
things.
you.
We need to make one of us a moderator.
I know how. Can you do
But
that?
look what Brock said to us.
What?
Bonnie and Riley harassing you.
Created this little space so that afterwards, when it's been a rough day, I can come into this space and zen out with them with like little globe and light show that just is mellow and warm space that we can all sit together. So it's been very nice, Brock.
Okay, I think I deleted the
Did you make
comments.
yourself a moderator?
I can't make myself
Oh, shit.
moderator.
I think you have to do that at the beginning. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's push that back. Oh, shoot. Maybe I did it wrong. So, oh, hey, that's how you add a moderator.
Okay, add a moderator.
Oh, add a moderator.
Yes,
Wait,
add a
I don't
moderator.
remember how I did it.
Oh no.
Down.
Guys, this
don't
is
know.
our regular lives. I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
You know what?
Did you swipe it down?
I don't know. Here, you figure it out. Her phone is so
Oh,
tiny.
how did you turn on a whole thing?
I
don't
three
know.
dots.
No.
I cancel. I pressed this button.
Okay,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, learning
That's-
with
you know
us.
what? We're gonna figure that out later.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I was like, man, it's kind of risky doing my first live when I'm not really in control of it. But that's how much I trust these girls.
I've taken you on a very interesting trip today.
If I accidentally deleted us, oops.
Yeah, and we have very set times for when we're allowed to leave set. So that's why I was like, shoot. I want it to start at the time I would normally have a video out, but then I couldn't leave set. So I'm glad you guys came over and said hi. And
We just did a tour.
We just,
Oh,
yeah, it
good.
was just a
Well,
quick, I
you've
danced for
probably
you.
seen more than I have. I've just seen the set.
When you
basically.
watch in replay, you'll see Bob Ross wigs.
Bob Ross wigs, yes, for sure. And me dancing in the background like crazy.
In other words, a
Any other
typical
questions?
Tuesday. Let's see.
But it's been so fun, and this is the first time I'm out with my Lady Bugout the way she is, and so it's been fun.
Where is your cape?
Yeah, that was one. Where's your cape? We should
right here?
admit-
This is my cape. I gotta be the blue team.
the blue team. I was like,
I
not
had
red.
asked. There are several people here. If you're watching right now and you're here, come here and say hello to everybody.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of Tiny Red Van fans here, and they've been saying hello and catching me as I'm running to the bathroom or running to my van, and been really great about it. Just like, oh, we know you're busy, but hi. And so I want to say hi to you. I
Christmas
want to
says-
give you a hug.
Christmas says not all heroes wear capes. Steve. It's okay if
That's
you
right.
don't have your
I do
cape.
the stance.
Somebody asked.
See, I'm so powerful that I knocked the phone off the table. Okay, wait. What is going on?
And then you have to push the thing.
I do have like, I'm trying to think where I could direct you to get my little tripod-y thing.
You want me to run back there? I don't. Oh, in your
It's on my
van.
van. I'm
Oh,
back there.
that makes more sense.
It's like, no.
The van makes more sense.
It is
Yeah.
like in the
Do it.
front seat.
All right, I'll do that.
You can
So
do
in
it.
between the driver's seat and the
In the little thing where your thing
yeah,
is.
like where's all the
I
black
saw
is
it
just
last
like
night.
look. Yes.
Okay.
Look for it. Yeah.
Somebody said, I missed it. Where are you and what is going on?
So I am on the set. Oh, come here. So these are some people that are just here. So I mean, we're taking a break, but we're at Gutted season 3 filming, and season 2. I did that before too when I was.
You skipped a season.
Yeah, there's no
She
season
skipped
2.
her own season.
Filming as contests where there's a schoolie, an RV, and a van that have been gutted, and there's 3 teams of 7 people that have 5 days to build it out. I'm on the van team, and we are now live from the set of that and the campground where everybody who is attending the event is staying, and that is in Kansas City, Missouri. What campground is it? Branch Campground. So if you're around Kansas City, there are day passes that you can come and get, and just come and say hi.
Hetty said you're not boring at all. It's nice to see you live in real life.
I know. It is. I am been so shy about doing a live. Come here. So here are some people that are visiting. Well, just you can stand in the back because you're not. Riley's coming back here, but just say hi. You know, it's like say hi quickly. Say your name.
Thanks for going live. I'm Lisa, Vampersand.
Okay. And who?
Tammy and New.
Okay. And they just came out and they've been hanging around. And when you're here live at the event, there's other things like
have
panels.
panels and
She was on a
workshops.
panel. Yeah.
And then at nighttime, they have like a big event. They have the Escapees here, which are a big group that's really great for nomads. Something to check into if you're traveling a lot, by the way. They provide events across the country, but they're doing some things here with the event. And they have a big stage. They've done karaoke, movie night. They're binge watching season 1, stuff like that.
Yeah. So those are things, you know, and we're basically working from 6:30 in the morning till midnight, almost every night. So we don't get to participate a lot in that. And that's where it's nice that Bunny and Riley made a space where I have, you know, like maybe a half hour before I'm like, okay, I got to get up at 5. So
As she's decompressing.
Yes.
Stephen L. said, hope you get a little vacation after this.
yes, definitely I will. And just to have some chill time, and you'll probably be seeing that in the next couple of weeks of me filming and what I'm doing then. I don't know. I'm also got to finish some things that I started. And did you find it?
I
was like out of breath. I ran. Like, oh my gosh, this was a bad idea.
Arlie said, don't lose your voice.
Oh, I know. I already lost it. It's kind of coming back in waves. I have these little things that I'm.
Oh, whoa. Well, it sort of held up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
There you go,
I
Dee.
have these little Ricola honey, whatever, and they're good.
Where and when can we see the panels? There's actually a schedule as you come into the main event. At the first tent, they have all the different things. So if you are at the event, you'll be able to find which panel is going on or which workshop. So that's kind of cool. Today, they're actually doing a thing with the season 1 cast. So they're doing a panel with them and then also the binge watch.
Oh, cool. That'll be nice.
You're like, I have
I'm
no
like,
idea.
oh,
I'm just
all right.
building.
You're just building. You're like, meh.
I'm building until my
You need
face
to get
falls
any
off.
food? This is your lunch break too.
No, I'm all right. I'll grab something maybe at the end.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
I could use some water though.
Water.
Do you
Whatever.
want me to grab you some water?
Something may available.
Oh, look at that.
But then you can't. Oh, there you go.
Here you go.
I was gonna say then you can't drink it again. 'Cause I don't know what. I don't think it's anything. I don't think I'm like getting thing. I think it's just breathing in sawdust, and talking talking over power tools all day.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, Dee, I know you're not feeling well, and it sounds
No,
like
it's
you're
not.
dying, but it also sounds like you have such a sexy voice. So I was like,
Somebody asked how
I
much
feel
longer you have to
sexy.
actually build.
wow.
We have till midnight tonight. They're giving us an extra hour tonight, and then tomorrow
6 to 6:30.
6 to 6:30.
Oh, okay, so you get a little bit longer tomorrow.
I know. I had a
We thought
freak
you
out.
had to
Time tomorrow because
Where's my
it
camera?
doesn't end at 11. It ends at 6:30 for some reason.
Well, we thought you were ending at like 2.
I didn't know where I was
really?
looking. Okay.
I don't know. Somebody told us you were ending at 2.
I guess you guys know more than I do, actually.
So last night I had a little bit of a panic attack thinking that today is when we finish.
Yeah.
I literally thought we had till 6 today. And I was like,
I couldn't understand why you were so panicked.
oh my gosh. And then they told me, they're like, oh yeah, well, so then Sunday when you wrap, I'm like, what? We wrap up Sunday? I have a whole other day? So then I was feeling good because in my head I had worked it out how it was going to be.
The internet at the lake has been interesting. So
Yeah.
just bear with us. We'll continue going. And if for some reason it does cut off and it has to be stopped, we will post this so you can comment on the actual video directly to Dee so that after she's working, she can catch up with
Oh,
all
and
you guys.
Gina's here. Charlie Grace. Oh, Desert Ben. Okay, good. Yay, all you guys. Yeah, there have been so many people who, from the beginning, have just been great and a community. I wish you guys were all here, but we've met up at other meetups. So I would encourage you all, look who's in the comments and start getting to know their channels and them too, because that is what builds this community. I know that I'll probably never meet some of you who are in other parts of the world, but what's great about this is I get to start knowing you all as you comment more and as you show up to things or on my Patreons or whatever. But we got to get rid of this thing.
She's doing it. She's doing it.
But I would also like it
also
when
an ad
you guys
moderator.
do that together as well, because really, I met a lot of you, Bree. I was watching
no.
Gina's channel. Are they still on?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah, we got
I didn't know that's how you make it.
the
Yeah.
troll made it into the moderator section.
Into the moderator?
Remove. We removed the troll.
We have removed.
And now we're going to remove their
I stole your
comments.
water from you. Bad.
Okay, and then I'm going to try to, Riley, will you please comment so I can add you as a moderator now that I know how?
Yeah, I figured it out.
We're all learning today,
We
guys.
accidentally make the troll the moderator.
For like a split second, the troll had the power.
What a troll.
Sorry, guys. We don't want you to have to be watching that. Okay, you are now a moderator, Riley.
All right, sweet. I will.
Now Dee
figure
can
it
talk
out.
to you guys uninterrupted.
No, but what I was saying is that I remember,
Oh,
I
Gina said
didn't know
longer, too.
anybody, and then I would just be watching Gina's live or other people's lives, and then see people in the comments who were making their comments, and you kind of get to know people's personalities just by seeing what they comment. And so then I remember thinking, oh, when I go to that meetup, I'm gonna, Charlie Grace and Bree and all I was like, oh, specifically, I'll know who they are and I'll be able to connect a face with a personality that I'm seeing in the comments, right? So that's always fun. And I encourage you guys to do that as much as if you see somebody and go and check them out and see where they are, and then you might be at a meetup and or where they are and be able to meet them.
So May said, give me a few minutes. I'll be there. It won't take long from the UK.
Yeah, that was funny.
there you go. Be right there.
BRB.
BRB. And then, yeah, any other questions? I mean, I feel like it's weird for me. This is my first live, and I'm like,
You're doing great.
There's so much going on in your life. You're doing great.
Yeah, Charlie Gray says meetups are super fun. Yeah, I've been to I've been to quite a few, and again, it's mainly I went to those meetups to meet up with that group of people that I knew was going to be there because I wanted to meet them in person because I had known them online for a while. Oh, Coralie, yeah, it's my Aussie chick.
You're awesome.
She's not going to be making it here anytime soon. Go check her out with Coralie of Jump With No Fear.
Aw, how sweet. Congratulations on the first live from Fairy Dust.
Thank you. I know, it's kind of, it's all, yeah. Is it overtime? Is it time yet? Oh. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
she's
I'm gonna
shower, right?
Yeah.
I thought she went to her shower already. I think she's back from her shower.
She is?
She was fast. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe she went to go get food.
Yeah, she said I'm getting food first.
Your bubbly personality is coming across very well. See?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I probably have like 5 more minutes. I have to be back on set, but these you can tell them if you want to keep it going. I don't know what else can I show them.
We've gone to all the areas that you can physically.
I mean,
We'll continue to post updates on your Instagram and on your community tab. Just,
Because tomorrow is going to be the real day that he is in chaos because it's the last day.
and it's all on me and Nikki. Like,
so send her all well wishes.
so we have
words
a
of
stellar
encouragement.
team of people who are really like. I think they tried to make it even on most teams. Like there were at least a couple like who do this professionally as a living that can be there. There's the nomads who are also, we can borrow them throughout the day to help us work on specialized projects. And then there were like 3 of us that were, DIYers but can learn a skill and do it repeatedly or something like that, or just take direction from the ones who know what they're doing and do it,
Little
and
did they
execute
know
those things.
that they picked the right lady for the finishing touches. I'm just saying. You're about to have your rock star moment.
Oh my gosh. And I can't reiterate enough, like in those situations you could get with the person who just really, you're not jibing on anything. And so to have Nikita and I the first day realize that we were like, it's almost like we were like telepathically telling each other what we wanted, because we were like every single thing that we've done, and it makes it so much fun and makes it so much easier to just not have to deal with like hurting feelings or like, well, that's not really the right direction to go. We have just been like,
Yes.
I know, you're always like right next to each
I
other.
know, it makes it just so much more fun. Yeah, so we've had a class together, and then we have learned a lot. I feel like for me, I was telling these guys last night that I came in knowing that I'd be learning a lot, and there's Brady, he's on our team, and he's one of the who does this for a living. Gravity Bands, go check him out if you ever need a band built out, man. He's got a couple here on display, and they're beautiful. But he's really good at like teaching he thinks he says more than he has to, but it's actually really good for me to really know what I'm doing and explain the big picture of it, and then I go, oh, okay, and then, oh, that's what this is used for, and this is why you're doing it, and we're using it for this.
Can you hit those with the mod thing?
What mod thing?
The mod powers. Oh, Gina got him. Gina got him.
Yeah, I was like, Gina's doing all the work.
Oh, she's a
Gina
modder?
took them out.
Yeah, I was like, there's nothing to do because she did it already.
It was like 6 of them, and I was like, help Gina. There's a lot of them.
I keep hearing so much about you, Gina. One of these days, I really have to meet you.
We were trying to meet her in the Pacific Northwest.
I know.
right there. Oh,
I know.
The fire.
Everyone's always like, Gina, Gina, Gina. And I'm like, okay, I feel like I know her.
And then I don't know, like, well, I mean, some of you know already, and I guess if you're on the live, I'll tell you, but like, the reason I didn't go to Descend on Bend is because when I was helping my sister move to California, she didn't know, but she ended up giving me COVID, and so I was down and out. I didn't get to go to Descend on Men because of that. I had to like get to Oklahoma and
Hide.
hide. I mean, like recuperate, because I had a. It wasn't bad. It just made me tired. So it was what it was, but.
She's
I didn't want to
now.
go and infect everybody and give them a present.
You could have gone and
Give them a present.
Hey, Descend on Men.
That would have been a long, uncomfortable drive home.
No, well, it was for me. I was like,
I know, yeah.
I was like, yeah, it was not fun.
I am contagion. Do I go in the gas station? No.
Right? Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't know if you have any more questions. I've got like maybe, well, I've got to go actually, but
I was gonna say you're getting kind of close
Yeah.
to your timing. So many wonderful red hearts for Dee. Everyone, as Dee is reading the chat, make sure that you send your love to her.
yeah,
She's about
you're
to go and work.
making me feel good about lives. You know,
Dee,
I've
please
been.
eat something.
I will
know,
go eat something. I will go
seriously.
pee before I go to work because my bladder's about to explode. I'm just like checking out which is the closer
Let's
bathroom.
not
I think
have
over there.
fireworks.
And but I love you guys. Thank you for coming to the live and cheering me on. And I'm so happy. And yeah, I might do this more often, especially when they're around. They made it easy for me.
It is easier.
I know. And then also, if anybody is here, what were we saying tomorrow?
Tomorrow, after you're finished building, there'll be a time where people can come around and look at the vehicles, and that's a good time to say hi.
Say hi.
Right,
yeah.
and so if you are watching this and you are here at the campground tomorrow afternoon, after showing it, we're gonna pick a spot and set up, and you can come and visit, and we'll have whatever chill time together. Okay, because I want to say hi. I haven't had a lot of time to do that, and just to hang with you, which I would like to do.
Yes.
And it's nice to hang with all you guys that showed up. Thank you so much for your support and just showing up and watching. I still can't believe anybody wants to watch me do this, so it's very humbling and I'm very grateful for it. So love you guys. Take it. Yeah, girls.
We'll wrap this up for you.
All right.
Get it posted so the others can watch. Okay, guys, now you're stuck with the closing show. Ow. And there's water on the bench. Oh no. My behind is
Do you
wet
want that? Fine.
now. She'll be fine.
Steal water then.
Anyway, guys, so thank you guys for coming out and talking to Dee today. Thank you for all the love that you sent her way. Again, I know that it's going to really boost her up as she's closing out because it's been tough. Just from the perspective of watching, like we said, we see her like 30 seconds at a time, and then she's running, and so nonstop. So
Like, I'm tired for her.
right, right. I contended with this because several of you guys had said something about you guys all should do this, and I was like, no. And then Dee was like, I am doing it because the Tiny Red Van fans.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
It's all thanks to you guys.
it's gonna be such an interesting ride for that. But it's been very interesting to see how it's unfolded. I can't wait until you guys can see the actual edited together version because I know that it's something that he's really proud of, especially now that it's coming down to the part that she's just gonna knock it out of the park. So it'll be super fun to see. Let's see, Bunny, will you make a video of your panel? I don't know if I have the whole panel on film, but I'll have a clip or two of it in my video. Our video was, our content creation panel was pretty long. Creation sometime. Let's see, she looks tired. Yes, absolutely. And we have been definitely making sure she's okay. On her day off, we made sure that she got away from everything and went completely to a different area so she could just decompress. Got her a real good meal yesterday.
Got a real good meal.
Real good meal.
We gave her all the blankets.
Yes. So many things. And that's kind of why we wanted to come more than anything. Not so much to, as I'm shedding, sorry guys.
I was like, what are you doing?
We wanted to come because of course it's the event and that's pretty cool, but also to be able to support her because I know a lot of people that would like to be here cannot, so we're trying to fill in those gaps for her to know that she is supported, she is loved, she is awesome, and go fight win. Tea time, yes! Tea time sounds fabulous, actually. We should have tea time
She
too.
loves her tea. Well, she
Yes.
also loves her coffee.
We should have tea on behalf of her today.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, or maybe bring her tea later on. I wonder if that would help when it starts to get cool again.
Yeah, it's like
Ooh, that's
drink,
an idea.
get warm. You're running around like crazy.
We've been trying
constantly
to-
making sure she's eating.
Yes, we've been just trying to keep up with all the different things she's doing and make sure that, like, even though at times it's kind of weird because we're like running too, and even though we're not participating, we're running, and it's kind of weird. That's why we wanted to do the sit down with everyone because I know a lot of people have come up to us too, and we're like in movement trying to do something for Dee. And I feel bad because I don't want people to think that we don't want to talk to him, but we're trying to take care of her first, just because she's got a lot going on. We are Dee's cheerleaders. Yes.
We definitely are.
Go fight, win. I'm glad. Let's see. A couple of other things here. If you guys do have anything you would like to ask Dee in the future, again, leave them in the comments because she's going to go back through here and check out anything that she
And
missed.
she's really good. She responds to every comment.
Yes,
Or at least tries her
sometimes,
best.
it sometimes takes some time, but she does get to them. Go Team D, yes, absolutely, Mr. Aussie Van Man. Oh, thank you guys. It's really easy to be a friend to a person who is so amazing, like realistically.
Yeah.
She
She makes it really easy to be friends with her. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's really nice. And again, this is our friendiversary, so this is where we all
Our
met last year. So it's been really
It's amazing. Like, I'm so excited.
Yes, absolutely. More go Lady Bugouts, go Team Lady Bugout. Yes, yes, yes.
We'll
So
definitely
much
let her
so.
know.
Absolutely. Now I am going to post this in replay, and after I do, it takes it a little bit for it to render out everything so we can add things to the description. But in the description, I am going to go ahead and put Nikita in there, and then if she has any other teammates that do have YouTube channels, I will try to link them. I have to find out what they all are.
Yeah,
So I know their Instagram handles, but I have to find if they have YouTube channels.
Yeah.
If they do, we'll make sure that goes in there. Of course, if you are looking to find out anything additional from Dee, she does have her Patreon, so go check that out. I think it's in the link of most of her description boxes. And she's got some fun things coming, guys. She's been telling us some things. Some things are going to be fun. So for the time being, though, we're about to wrap this up. I am going to be posting some more in real time on Instagram, just kind of the event itself, so you guys can kind of get a behind the scenes as the day progresses. But if you are interested in a little bit more, again, just leave your questions and she will get to them after she takes a very large nap after this event, probably.
Probably sleep for a week after this.
Mr. Aussie Van Man, if you have questions, you know how to reach Dee personally. But at that point, we've been on here for 64 minutes. About half of that has been just you guys having to stare at me and Riley. Sorry about that, guys. Make sure you show some love. Again, all the red hearts, bugs, and vans in any comment section so that she's just flooded with the love when she gets back to her van later. And we will see you guys later. Bye, guys.